Rip Van Winkle settings. We have in the story 3 main settings: before revolution, the mountain scene, and after revolution. 1. Before revolution. It begins just prior to American Revolutionary War. Before independence, England dominated the US, where they had to follow their laws and regulations. People seek independence as much as Rip Van Winkle seeks independence from his wife. The story shows how Americans were perceived in England and how they were dominated by the British in the narrative. Rip Van Winkle is portrayed as a man governed by his wife, which is a nagging lady, who orders him a lot. Dame Van Winkle represents the British control. Rip had no authority to make decisions. Similarly, the US seeks independence from the UK. 2. Mountain scene. To escape labor of farm, claimer of his wife, Rip went to mountain, took his gun in hand, and strolled away into the woods with his dog, Wolf. Rip unconsciously went to the highest parts of the Catskill Mountain to do squirrel shooting, which was his favorite sport. As evening advanced and he was about to descend, he heard a voice calling his name, which he followed in terror. He saw a strange creature carrying something on his back, which was heavy. He went to help, thought he was someone from the village. As Rip followed him, entering their place, new objects of wonder presented themselves. He comes upon odd-looking, bearded, and strangely dressed men playing ninepins. They offered him liquor, which he accepted because he loves drinking. As he kept drinking, his eyes swam in his head. His head gradually declined, and he fell into a deep sleep, which lasted 20 years. 3. After revolution. A lot of things changed during Rip's sleep. First, environment, people's clothing, and way of life all changed. 2. His children didn't recognize him when he awoke. 3. Politics, society after US independence. 4. Enormous progress was made in every field. Rip observed the advancements in education and technology, economy and huge buildings, and more people. His wife has died. He also changed not the world only. The King George's image was replaced by George Washington. Rip Van Winkle represents America, and his wife England, and America broke away from England's control. America found happiness by this freedom, and Rip gained freedom from the death of his wife. The location of Rip Van Winkle is a supposed hunting on the Hudson River, which is today's New York City.